Luke, congratulations, safely through. Wasn't your best performance, but I think it's fair to say that you weren't pushed dramatically either in that game. Did it feel that way?
Yeah, it weren't the best in the first three legs, 19, 18, 17, which is nowhere near good enough, but Raymond weren't showing up. Obviously he missed them 5 at Dublin. I come back and hit the 68 and then go 10, 11, 10 and then something else to win the game.
In the build-up to this, Raymond spoke how that you were like the best he'd ever seen and so on. Did you feel that perhaps he was already defeated before he even got up on that stage with that attitude?
Not really. I didn't even know he said that, so that's probably a good thing for myself. But no one should ever beat themselves up before they get on the stage, because I didn't show up there, so maybe he could have gone 3-4-0 up. But I'm just happy to win it. Coming
back here to Germany, you know, you've been quite vocal about it in the past. Were you expecting anything? Were you expecting boos, or were you a little bit apprehensive what was going to happen on the walk-on or anything?
Yeah, I expected the worst, and it weren't too bad.
Yeah.
So I took it by myself, and obviously James in the next round. Didn't know what the crowd was like for him, but I've won a game here now, and obviously I want to prove some right and wrong, and hopefully go further in the tournament.
It's been an interesting 10 days or so for yourself, obviously the Grand Prix and the World Youth, and then here we've seen you a bit active on social media. Do you feel that obviously it happens in the past, not just in darts and all sports, that when someone gets to the top, they're then there to be chipped at? Do you feel that that's kind of happening to you at the moment, that people are just chipping at you just because you are where you are, and you say you've bitten back a few times this week? Is that just, hang on a minute guys, I'm still playing, I'm still there, I'm there for a reason?
Yeah, I'm always on social media, but I don't tend to really bite back at people, but when I do, and most of the comments, they love to see me bite back, and some people message me saying don't give them the attention, but I kind of have to. But yeah, social media is probably one of my things that I'm most on, but other than that, I'm just happy to win here.
Just thank you.
Luke, well done tonight. Just on that, I think it's quite good actually just to see a bit of emotion and a bit of something from a player. It shows the real you. I think one of the people that you talking about this week was Martin Schindler. I think he said something, but I think he was trying to pay you a compliment.
Yeah,
it didn't quite come across like that. Have you spoken to Martin about it?
No, I've not seen him, but I've seen a lot of people were saying it was a compliment and stuff, but maybe I was in the wrong, maybe I wasn't, but I just put some on because he said, obviously, what will he do? Did he start for like a 105, 110 average?
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
And then couldn't keep at it. But then for him to say, even I can't do that, I was just like, why is he mentioning me? And then I put some on, but yeah, that's what it is.
Well, the past few weeks as well, Phil mentioned you played the World Youth, lost out to Bo Breeze. You have some great words to say about Bo. She's going to win the tour next year. I mean, you've known Bo Breeze a long time. Just how special is she? And what can she do? We spoke to Darryl Gurney yesterday, and he said that if she commits herself to that, she could do what you're doing.
Yeah, I think obviously I've known Bo for a very long time, and I think that's obviously the first victory she's had over me in a fantastic game. But even like Gian said, there was no eyes on him, so he just got his head down, and obviously he's made the Grand Slam for next year, and obviously everyone was looking at me and Bo. But brilliant game, and obviously there was one person on social media saying, well, why does Bo need to come onto the tour? And I replied, whatever I said, I can't remember, but she's good enough. Obviously Fallon's good enough, Lisa Ashton's good enough, everyone's good enough, but yeah, I think Bo's the real deal, and we are in trouble.
We know the talk this week is about you potentially becoming the world #1. How big of an achievement would it to get to that point within 2 years? You're not on a tour, can't you? What was it, 22 months I think you've had it?
Yeah, obviously it's not been very long since I've been on the tour. I've looked on Sky Sports, it came up on my feed as I was scrolling down. I had a little look, but I can only beat what's in front of me. Obviously James Wade's next, and then potentially Luke if he wins his game, but I can't be looking too far ahead, but it's in sight, and I've just got to get my head down and win the next few games.
You say that with a smile on your face, would it almost be more special to become the world #1 rather than lift the trophy this week?
Definitely. Obviously whatever happens, but I can only beat what's in front of me, I can only play the board, and yeah, it's definitely in sight. And obviously my first win here weren't comfortable, weren't the best, but hopefully I can kick on tomorrow.
Thank you, Luke. Well done tonight.
Thank you.
Luke, how difficult are games like tonight for you? Everyone saying, and of course you maybe also have in mind you are the big favourite and people expecting you to win quite heavily.
Yeah, obviously everyone expects the best starts from me. They always expect me to perform the 100 averages, but it's not always the case. And these games are probably the best ones when you don't play your best and you get over the line eventually.
We have seen last year you had that loss in the first round. How much was this still on your mind coming back here to Dortmund?
Yeah, obviously it's not good coming to a tournament where the previous year you've lost first round, and like I said, you've got to prove some rights and wrongs. I've won a game here now, so hopefully I can win a few more.
Coming back to that World Youth Championship, when people were talking about you and playing there, was it like, okay, you wanted to do that Players' Championship final Sunday evening, playing a semi-final, then winning the final, then winning another final? Was that the thing you had on your mind there?
Yeah, obviously that's what I went there to do. I wanted to get to the final, but it wasn't to be. A brilliant Bo Greaves beat me in a fantastic game, and obviously the next day didn't play my best, and then on the Wednesday I went on and won the Pro Tour, and now I can go to mine. They're just focusing on that when I'm not the youth.
But still, you prefer playing on stage?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think. Obviously, there's some players that perform really well on the Pro Tour and then get to the stage and don't play very well. But yeah, the main stage is definitely better than the Pro Tour.
Excellent. Good luck for the rest of the tour.
Thank you.
One additional question to this social media topic. Why is it so hard for you to just leave these kind of idiots alone? Why do you pay so much attention to it?
There's probably, obviously I shouldn't be doing it, but I'm young.
Yes, because you know that. So
I know what.
But I'm not doing it.
Oh yeah, but I just do it anyway. I'm young. I'm always on social media, and some people will be like, "Oh, it's getting to him," but I just laugh at it.
okay, does it affect you deep?
Not really. It shouldn't get that deep.
So it's just fun for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially with the Liverpool fans.
And the Germans.
Thank you. Okay, everyone.